Hello student, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting, very important topic that will be of algebra. I hope you all get everything, whatever we have studied in our previous videos. So students, in the last videos we have understood about the basic concept of algebra, and I hope you get the idea how we represent the statements into the algebraic expression. Our today's topic will be on equation. Today we shall discuss what is the equation. Equation is a very important part of algebra. Without equation, we cannot imagine the concept of algebra. You can say that the entire algebra is based on the concept of equation. That is why the equation is a very important part of algebra. Sometimes the question is also arise that why we need algebra. Okay. Sometimes there is a question arise why we need equation in algebra. As we can see in our daily life, we need many things for our need. Like we need water because we want to drink. We need water to cook the food. We need water to wash the clothes. We need water for irrigation and so on. Similarly, we need equation in order to find out the exact value of unknown quantity, which are commonly known as variable in the term of algebra. Okay, student. So I think why we need equation in algebra is clear to everyone. In a simple word, we can say that we need equation in order to find out the exact value of the variable which are present in the linear equation or in algebraic expression. Okay, student. So now let us see what is the equation. So first, I want to write out the definition of equation. So let us see what is the equation. Many mathematicians have given different type of definition of equation, but the meaning of all the definitions are all similar for all. So here we can say that when a polynomial when become equal to 0 is called an equation. Equation. Okay, students. So this is the definition of equation, and I am very terribly sorry for this disturbance because in the next building examination are running. That is why there are a sound of so I am sorry for this disturbance, but just try to understand what I say here. When a polynomial become equal to 0 is called an equation. Now the next we can say another definition. When polynomial when two polynomials become equal to each other is called an equation. This is the definition of equation. Okay, you can say that when a polynomial become equal to 0 is called an equation, or we can say that when when two polynomials become equal to each other are known as equation. Now let us see it by an example. Okay, so first of all, we shall write a polynomial. Do you know about polynomial? Yes, polynomial is just an algebraic equation. So we can write 4x plus 7y minus 3. This is a polynomial, or we can say that it is an algebraic equation, and this is a polynomial. I want to say that this is an equation, but when it becomes to an equation, whenever its value become equal to 0. Okay, so such type of expression or such type of algebraic structure is called an equation. So this is called an equation, and whenever we see the definition, then we can find that when a polynomial become equal to 0, so here you can see that this is a polynomial which is equal to 0, hence it is called an equation. Okay, student. So I hope the definition, the first definition, is clear to all with the example, and you can see that the example is completely satisfy the first types of definition. Now the next, let us see, if we write two algebraic expression x plus 4 and y minus 3, and when it become equal to each other. Okay, so here we can see that these two polynomials become equal to each other. Then it is also called an equation. You can also say that this equation is related to the structure of this equation. If somebody asks how, then I will say that just transfer the whole quantity on the right side to left side, we get x plus 4 minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, or it can be also written as x minus y plus 7 is equal to 0. So now you can see that the structure of the second equation is just similar to the structure of the first equation. Hence, both types of structure are called algebraic equation or generally an equation. And you can see that both examples also satisfy these two types of definition. Okay, students, so I hope the definition of equation is clear to all. Now we shall discuss some more types, some more example of equation. So let us see them. Okay, student, I hope the definition of algebraic equation is clear to everyone. Let us see once more the definition. When a polynomial become equal to 0 is called an equation. Or we can define in another way that when two polynomials become equal to each other is called an equation. And for both, you can see the examples is given. This example satisfies the first definition, and this example satisfies the second example. And also I have shown that the second example, the second equation having the same structure of the first kind. So we can say that the both definitions are correlated to each other. Okay, so these are the definitions and the concept of equation. Now let us see some more about the equation. equation of one variable. Equation of one variable. When we call an equation is of one variable. So student, just try to understand. If I write an equation like this, 4x square plus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0, then in this equation we can see that there is the variable is only x. There is the variable that is only x. So we can see that there is only one type of variable is present in the equation. Therefore, the equation having only one type of variable is called equation of one variable, or we can say equation in one variable. Why is it so? Because in such type of equation we shall find only one types of variable, and hence they are called equation in one variable. We can also see that 7y plus 2 is equal to 9 minus 4y. Okay, student. So in this equation, we can see that there is a variable that is 1. There is also a variable that is also y. So in the whole equation, we can see that there is a variable which is only of the same kind, that is the y, and hence this is also called equation in one variable. Equation in one variable. So that we conclude that the equation having the same kind of variable is called equation in one variable. Okay, so that the equation having the same kind of variable is called equation in one variable. Now, we shall discuss some more examples in which there are also various types of variable. If I write 4x plus 3y minus 7z is equal to 0. So in this equation we can see that there are x, y and z are present as variable, and hence there are more than one type of variable, so that here three types of variable present in the equation, hence it is called equation in three variables. Now we shall discuss the next type of equation, that is commonly known as linear equation in one variable. Linear equation. First of all, we shall discuss linear equation. If I write the equation 4x square plus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. So in this equation, we can see that the highest power of the equation is 2. The highest power of the equation is 2, which shows that the degree of that equation is 2. Okay, the highest power of the equation is called the degree of the equation. So in this equation we can see that the highest power is 2, hence the degree of the equation is 2. When we write the equation having the highest power of the variable is 1 only, then such type of equation is called having the degree is 1. In this case, we can see that the highest power of the variable is 1 only. Therefore, the degree of the value of the equation is 1, and hence such type of equation is called linear equation. Okay, so we define an equation having the degree is 1 is called linear equation. So these are the basic concept of equation, and I hope everyone get clearly. So student, we shall discuss more about equation in our next video. Till then, goodbye.